officer! Look on the swagger!
Tinker Mick Jagger!
Tinker Mick Jagger! Welcome everybody to the Tuggawar podcast today. I got a very special guest. See, I'm used to you interviewing me. That's what it is.
It's your girl,
Kadishia in the building!
Hey!
Yang! I'm not swinging off at Kadishia.
Nah, I'm not swinging the foot.
Cheers.
I'm drinking Magnum, guys, okay? Yes.
Very happy, proud to present you on my show today because usually I'm on the Kadishia show. If you guys don't know, make sure you subscribe to the Kadishia show on her YouTube channel. But
I feel so honoured, Tuggy. Thanks for having me on.
I'm honoured that you're here.
Really? I feel honoured to be here. So we're both honoured.
No, seriously, we're both honoured. It's a blessing. Like,
yes.
A good friend of mine for so many years.
So many years. And I'm just so proud that we're here today to talk and chat.
Before we go any further, this show is officially sponsored by Mama War. Love you loads, Mum.
And I will be taking one.
Oh yeah, no, they're all for you. Eat as many as you want. They're all there for you.
You need to be here, guys.
Coconut biscuits today. Coconut.
Lovely. We got Mama War.
They're lovely. They're really nice.
Wow. Yes.
Proper, innit?
Proper.
I was thinking
the best.
I was thinking we didn't know which ones to do. Mum says going to do coconut biscuits. I said you can't go wrong. Can't go wrong with a coconut biscuit.
Lovely. Nice, I'm enjoying.
Thank you. Cheers. Lovely to have you here, Kadishia, man.
Yes. Getting through this cold weather.
I know. It's really cold out there now. Well, you know what? I don't really mind it because you see, cold is a thing. You keep thinking about it. It's a state of mind as well. Mm-hmm. If you keep thinking to yourself, I'm cold.
Yeah, you're gonna be cold. It's true.
In the summer, it's the same thing. I'm hot.
Yeah, I'm hot.
And you're too hot. Like, we're never pleased. Just a couple months ago, we was complaining about 40-degree heat waves. You understand what I'm saying?
And now look.
Right.
Yeah. So how's it going? It's not amazing. My show,
No, listen, this show is... You could turn it into your show. This show is any how it goes. This show is anything goes on this show.
Anything goes.
That's why that's what I was saying to you before. I don't do topics. I just like it natural as possible.
Yeah, just chat.
That's why, because we got so much history together and we've known each other so many years.
So much history.
And we know the industry.
And you know what, before we go any further, do you know we got history and people swear blind we have probably done a thing. Never.
Yeah, that's one thing we need to clear up.
We need to clear it.
Yeah, for real, because there's a lot of rumours like that. It's not the first time I've heard that. Yeah, it's true.
Because our chemistry on video and tape is like that. People just assume, you know what?
Yeah. Tuggy and Kadishia.
Make them think where you want think.
Yeah, think where you want think, man. We are friends. We are good friends for years and years and years.
Yes, and always and forever.
No, real talk, always and forever. And that's... I think it's
How
difficult.
How did you get to that from video?
Well, you know what? I think it's initially when guys, when people see a man and a woman working closely in the music industry, especially, they automatically think, oh, they're doing something or something like that.
But you know what?
It's just how people think.
You know what the funny thing is? I was thinking about this today. I was thinking, well, you know, like I've worked with a lot of guys, obviously, and I can't say it's rare because I don't want to big myself up because I don't want to do that. I'm not saying it in that way, guys. But majority of the time, guys will try. But Tuggy, I've never had that from you. Even I've been the sexiest in the video, lingerie, everything. Anything you say, I'll go and check it out. And you've never been like that. So I kind of rate you for that, though. You know.
Thank you. You know what? Thank you for saying that on camera.
Yeah, like been a sleazy artist. Like as soon as I come on set, I could look naked as ever, and he's never ever. Do you know what I mean? So be on yourself.
Thank you very much, Kadishia. Because you know what it is? It's like it's just who I am as a person. Before an artist, I've grown up with a lot of respect. I come from a respectful family, and I'm the last man you will see ever disrespect a woman like that. No, I don't play them games. It's just me as a person.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Even if I had friends around me who I see them moving sleazy towards girls, I draw away from them.
And you have enough girls in your video, hot girls, and you don't.
No. Because it's like, to me, it's like, I find it, first of all, it's respect, you know, like, I want girls to feel comfortable around me. I don't want to feel like, I see the pressure, I understand the pressure girls get in the industry, women get in the industry. I understand, like, it's really good. And I'm attracted to girls, but I have to understand, You have to, and girls be really looking really good in the business, and it's hard for them to maneuver because all guys are looking at is one thing.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So that, to me, that like, that's a stereotype.
Have you ever dated a girl that's been in your video before though? Like,
yeah.
No, I mean like she's turned up to shooting your video and you ended up dating. Have you ever? Or no?
No, not like that.
Okay.
No, not like that. Because I've always kept it professional.
You have? I don't know how he does it, you know. I rate that.
I don't mix business with pleasure.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like to mix business with pleasure. You ask any female that's ever worked with
you,
me.
yeah.
Like, even females I've done songs with in the past.
Wow.
The majority of them, like, it's been paperwork and they've paid a fee to do the song and everything. And I just want everything to be business straightforward.
Yeah.
I don't want...
Artists take a leaf out of this book.
And I always say to females, because I'm a supporter of female artists and females in the industry, and I always say to them, like, be independent.
Wow.
Don't let anyone have anything over you, because guys like to use females just to get what they want out of them.
Yeah.
And XYZ producers, artists, you know. So my advice to females is just be independent, and you don't have to answer to no guy in sense of don't have a producer.
But when you
to
say
ask
independent, what do you mean? Because if you go to a producer to produce your music, you are going over independent mindset though. So and they still try even if you're paying your money.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so it's like
It's hard for women.
It's hard.
It's hard for women. It's hard for
and
women.
it's weird that you say that you wouldn't even go there with girls in your videos and stuff.
No, I
because
wouldn't.
I guess that's part of it. A lot of artists, that's what they look forward to after the video.
Because you know, like, especially in like, it's like, that's just unprofessional for me to do that.
It's not right, is it?
No. You know what? I'll be honest with you. You can ask the video guys I work with. A lot of the guys, a lot of the time when we book the models, I don't want nothing to do with it.
Wow.
Absolutely nothing to do with it. Like Frostbite, for instance, will arrange the models. And we'll pay the models. I don't even know their names.
They must go, oh, she looks good. You must say she looks good.
They're meant to. We're paying them to look.
Yeah, exactly.
They're models. Of course they look good. But like, you see, like, I just come from a family with respect and treat women with respect.
Yeah.
Like I've grown up with my mum. My mum's a very respectful woman, and I treat women how I think women should be treated, and I like treat people how I treat people how I would like to be treated, whether it's a man or a woman.
Right.
Full stop in life. So it doesn't even have to necessarily be a female. I like to treat people how I would like to be treated.
Yeah.
Whether it's a male or a female. So like I couldn't take advantage or do that. That would be against how I am. If I like a woman, then that would be I have to be outside the work hours, because once I'm on set, I'm at work.
Yeah. You're not
It's
thinking
my work.
like that.
No, I'm not thinking like that. I don't care how hot the girl is.
You just want to do your thing.
I don't even look at her like that.
Wow.
I really don't look at her like that. Yeah, she looks stunning, but I'm looking, she
but
looks stunning for the video.
Apart from me, but you had girls, like even in your recent video, there's a girl in your kitchen.
Right. Yeah.
Fully lingerie.
Yeah.
Looks good. Yeah, 10-10, definitely.
Yeah. I don't even know her name.
I gotta figure out, pick you up.
I don't even know her name.
Wow,
People
was
be
just
surprised.
that
I don't even know.
massive.
They hire her, they bring her in, gone, they do the shot, go, bye. I don't even know her name.
I respect you, man.
I see sometimes people at me and say, what's her Instagram? I don't know her bloody Instagram. People swear to God, people be like at me saying, what's this girl's Instagram? For some of the models in my videos. And I don't even know I don't know who they are, because they're like what I say, Frostbite or the video man will arrange for them to come. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And hold on 1 second. Yo. Yeah, we're there. Alright. Forward when you're ready.
Forward.
Right, cool. You understand what me I said?
Yeah.
So that's I don't, because
you're not frightened. You're not
me.
frightened for girls.
No,
then.
exactly.
Yeah, you're not frightened.
No.
You're not excited.
No.
Okay, that's it then.
Not at all. No.
We understand.
And you know, it can be a big, and you know why? Because it can be a big downfall of artists. Females can be a big downfall for artists.
Really?
Yes.
Talk to me, Tally. What do you mean? Like, if you
because like, if an artist is gonna be so frightened for girls all the time, how's he gonna be? He's an entertainer, so like, entertainer. For us to do our job and be successful, girls get attracted to artists, right?
Yes.
So if we're gonna go frightened for girls or mad over every girl that we see, where are we gonna go with our careers? Like, what did this situation turn into? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Okay, so
like that's that. You know how I look at that shit? That's the R. Kelly shit.
Yeah, it is.
Real talk.
Yeah.
That's the R. Kelly shit. That's artists taking advantage over women because of their status or their of their
So
name.
as an artist, okay, could you? So for
I've never had problems getting women from before I was artist.
Yeah,
to
so
now
what
it's
is
not.
it?
I don't look at it like that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's not what I'm in music for.
Right. So you're kind of the artist that will just have one woman and you just do your thing.
Yeah.
That's
Absolutely,
you.
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's make that clear. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so nosy, you know.
Maybe when I was younger.
Yeah, you've lived that life.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's all about the music. Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Main thing.
I get that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I respect it. It's the main thing because like you get carried away with that.
Yeah.
I know a lot of artists get caught up with girls.
I think that's why most people enter though the music industry. Some of them are big artists, but they like the attention that they get.
Yeah, I suppose we can like the attention, but everyone can like attention up to a certain extent.
Yeah.
But it's what kind of attention you like and where you going with this attention.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, is that everyone can like attention up to a certain
Mm.
extent. You know, as an artist, you would like attention because it could gauge how good you're doing.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. So
Yeah.
like that's the reason why maybe I might like attention because I say, okay, I'm doing well.
Yeah.
So I'm gauging how good my career's doing. Not in the sense of, oh, these girls like me.
Yeah, it's not about that.
No, well, what is that? I don't
What
get
do you
it.
mean?
Like,
What is that?
that?
What
To
is
me,
that?
that's like, that's not business.
Yeah.
That's not what you're in. This is the music business. That's not what you become an artist for.
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't think like I know artists might want to be in the music for the girls. That comes with it, man.
That comes with it.
That comes with it. You ain't gotta go mad for it.
Nah.
You gotta focus on being an artist first.
Yeah.
I work hard to get in this position. I concentrate on my career.
Yeah. Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like,
All right, but then when you are dating females, I don't know how I got to this topic, guys. Sorry, but no, but when you are dating females, do they get jealous though when you are on set with certain girls? Then,
well, I suppose females could naturally get. You'd have to ask them, but I suppose that's naturally in a female trait to maybe feel like that. Yeah.
Okay.
But they'll know that. But they'll know that I'm on a professional thing, no matter what I'm doing. So that's where it is at the end of the day. That will come. Jealousy is in all humans.
Yeah. Right.
You know, what I mean? Jealousy is kind of naturally. There's a difference between jealousy and bad mind.
It's true, you know.
Remember that. There's a big difference between jealousy and bad mind because jealousy, if you ask me, jealousy is naturally within every human being, up to a certain extent.
Right.
But bad mind is a whole different kettle of fish. Bad mind is something where you hate something about something or you really dislike or you're thinking bad too much towards a person.
Yeah.
Is being bad mind.
Which I'm sure you've experienced.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But you don't dwell on.
No.
You experience it, but you don't dwell on.
No.
Yeah.
Because that's how can you dwell on how other people perceive you? You're not in control.
I get it as well, you know. I don't
Yeah,
know
we all
why.
do. We're not in control of other people's perception. We're not in control of how people think or why people think, and why would we even question it? Who am I to judge another person?
Yeah.
You know, that's the way I look at it. So, like, if they choose to judge me, that's so be them. Like, I wouldn't judge a person over any situation. So.
That's the thing, and you get judged. Like, even me, like, doing what I do, I get judged, and you don't even know what. Like, what's there to judge me about or to think? Like, I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. I just do my thing. I don't care what you think.
It's human nature. Like, people like me and you were in the public eye so much.
Yeah.
We put ourselves in a position to be judged.
Yes.
You know, we're in that position. Like, even the minute I came into this game, I said, I'm putting myself on the front page here. Number one, I think every artist has to kind of realize that as well. Any entertainer has to kind of realize that we're putting ourselves on the front page here in the sense of being an entertainer. You're putting yourselves up on stage.
Yeah.
You know, you put yourself in the public eye.
It's true.
So, like, in the public eye is millions and millions of people all around the world, different perceptions, different ways of thinking, and you gotta respect everyone.
Whether it's good or bad.
Yeah, whether it's good or bad, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It wouldn't. There's no good without bad, and there ain't no bad without good.
Do you know what? Yeah, I want to bring up though.
Yeah,
with
go on.
you, it's
please.
like you have something that I really, really want to adapt. Like
Tell
you
me,
have this
tell me.
don't give a fuck attitude. Can I swear on this podcast? Oh my god, my mom's watching.
Yep.
No, but
Big up, mum.
Empress Jackie.
Empress Jackie,
No,
love you
but
loads, thank
you've got
you.
this I don't give a fuck attitude. Yeah, to life. Yeah, or to music. Then I don't know if it's to life, but like I don't know what's got you to this point now. You just don't give a shit, man.
In what sense though? Like you see my attitude towards things,
if you think you put out,
right.
you even taking your music, like you're not bothered about what people think.
I'm
like,
not.
You just like, because I've done stuff, like I've probably done a content or whatever, and I'll put it out, and then I second guess it. But I used to like take down lots of content for one bad comment.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? And then think, you know, I'm not gonna put that out no more because someone said this. Whereas you get good and bad comments, a lot of bad comments too, and you just keep it up. It's just like whatever. Do you know what I mean?
I'm very thick-skinned.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. I don't. I really don't, because I've come so far. I've come from when I think about where I've come from and how far I've come.
Yeah.
And what I've been through. Like, I don't think you would give a fuck either. Like, literally, do you understand what I'm saying? I've come way too far to give a fuck. And I'm very focused on my goal. And I'm very, very focused and I'm very comfortable who I am. And I never try to hide who I am. I'm not trying to pretend nothing. I don't fake nothing.
Yeah, that's
true. And I'm
true.
comfortable and it is what it is.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I ain't trying to paint no fake picture. People can think what they want and say what they want, and I can never stop that. And that's like what I said, I'm not in control of anyone's opinion or anyone's way of even their mind thinking of towards me. That's not out of my control. So once I know, like, it's not, what am I give a fuck about?
It's true. What? And everyone's just human anyway. Yeah. So what the fuck?
And another thing is, well, like, I'm a very intelligent guy. This business here, you have to know how this business works.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't think giving a fuck, you can't give a fuck in this business anyway. But in life in general, not just the music business, in life in general, I think life's too short, Kadishia. I lost my father in 2009.
No, big up Papa War.
You understand? R.I.P.
Amazing.
You know what I mean? Every day is a blessing.
Yeah.
To me, I wake up every day is a blessing. Like, do you think I give a fuck? Like, do you know what I've been through? Like, you know my story. You know my past. Like, every day is a blessing for me. You don't give a fuck about anything on social media.
You do what you want to do.
Social media don't mean nothing to me. I've been doing this business a long time before social media.
It's true now.
I've been Tuggawar a long time before.
Long time before Instagram, mate.
All of these. That's why, like,
before that.
When I step out on the road, I am who I am in real life.
Yeah.
If I get on the bus, I'm Tuggawar.
That's true.
If I'm driving a fucking banger, I'm Tuggawar. If I'm in a Rolls Royce, I'm Tuggawar. It doesn't matter what, I'm still Tuggawar.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm still nel fetus, nel fetu. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, man. You know what I mean? I'm very, like what I said to you before, I'm very comfortable with myself. I'm very comfortable in my own skin. And I couldn't care less what anybody thinks about me. I never have, Kadishia.
Yeah.
From a young kid.
Yeah.
From a young, it's not just now. Not just the music business made me like that either. Like, from a young kid, I've been grown up to be confident and don't give a fuck. That's just me.
Yeah.
I don't give a
Talking of Channel U days though, that was before Instagram, Tuggy. And they were rinsing out your tunes like morning, lunchtime, nighttime, you're gonna get Tuggawar. So if you was in Tuggawar's video, like I told you, I said it on camera, me and my mum went to TK Maxx. Yes, I've been to TK Maxx. So I went to TK Maxx and we were followed by a group of school kids because of you.
Seriously?
Like, my mum will remember this. That was a camera. So you were in Tuggawar's video and I'm like, I'm just trying to flipping get.
What's TK Maxx? Where? What area?
South! Not even down here, South London.
But that's how popular the video, like, you know what?
Morning, day, night, Tuggawar. So, boy.
It was mad.
It's not just an Instagram thing.
People don't understand that. People don't understand that. You know what the thing is? Like, television was it was much more powerful than social media.
Yeah. No, Tuggawar, you Channel U, you waited for that, man.
Yeah.
That was the thing.
That was the thing.
That was before YouTube and all that.
Yeah. I mean, used to play, I was saying to someone yesterday, like, it was on power play, wasn't it? It was like 10 times a day from morning till night.
Every minute.
Every other minute.
It was hard.
The minute you blink off the TV, you see me again on the TV. And at one point, I had like 3 videos in rotation, maybe 3-4 videos in rotation at one time. As soon as you blink, is another video.
And to get on Channel U wasn't easy. Then,
no, it wasn't.
You can't just get on it like
no,
that.
It wasn't.
No,
it wasn't.
Do you know what I mean?
It wasn't because it was. They had standards of. They was fussy about the song and then the video, the concept of the video. all of that kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So you had to come with a good project to get on there.
Yeah.
You
And your videos were always creative.
No, thank you.
And I always got the weird roles, but it was good.
Yeah, we used
to
to do our best and think, and we used to always say, channel you don't take this, it's fucked. Because that's how important it was to get the video on there.
Was she ever rejected?
No, never.
Wow.
Never rejected. No, give thanks. Never.
They
even used to big up Snagger Dagger. They even used to holler at me for videos that I didn't even make for the channel. Like we used to do videos for the internet when the internet started. Back on 208, 209. And I remember them reaching out to me, asking me for that. We never thought this was for like, because television videos we used to look at videos for the telly to be a bit more effort. You'd have to have concept. Tug loving, that kind of thing.
It did have storylines, a lot of your stuff, though.
Exactly. But when they'd even request for some of the internet stuff to go on the telly.
Wow.
You know what I mean? From me. Yeah, they loved all the content. Channel U was a big support. It was a big support. Big support. And they enabled me to get my first deal with Jetstar.
Yes.
Yeah, because when they were playing surf so much, every kid in the country everybody knew this.
Big song. Big video. I still remember that day getting picked up driving all this South End. I was in the driver then, so I thought South End was far. Not knowing that nowadays this is like an hour drive.
Fuck it, hell yeah.
The vibe.
It is far still. It is far. It's not around the corner, is it?
But that day, I don't know why, it seemed like it was a good 6-hour drive.
It was traffic. It seemed long to me as well.
And that was the day I first met you. I didn't know you before then.
That's true. It's the first day I met you.
And I met Papa War.
Yeah.
And do you know what? I got a lot of stick for that video.
Did you?
Big stick.
What, because of the Papa War scene?
Yeah.
Really?
Guys, listen, all I did, walk down the beach, Papa War was waiting around the corner. He calls me. I run round. You don't see nothing else. Papa War comes in and I think Papa War comes out around the corner and says, bye. Something like that. Everyone was like, oh, what did you do with him? Like, what did you do with him? And something must have happened. I'm thinking, guys, it's an acting scene. But it was a lot of stick from everyone. Except for like my family. But yeah, people were like, oh,
but you know what? I think
that's
the ignorance of people. I mean, the whole scene was to make people feel, you know what, that's what it was for them to think.
But it was weird how much they thought that was true. I think that's what shocked
crazy.
me.
Well, that's just like how people think me and you might have been at some
or
point.
now people are thinking that after this interview.
Yes. You can't help people's minds, man. I know. You can't help, but you can't help. You can't help it. I mean, like what you said, sometimes, like, every other girl they see me next to, some people might think, Tuggies.
Yeah.
Little do they know, I don't even know some of the girls' names. And don't even want to know.
Yeah.
I don't even want to know. Like, if I'm interested in, I'll do. My private life is in my private life.
That's it.
I'm a very public guy, so when it comes to my private life, I keep that private. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like this is business to me. This is work to me. Yeah. You know what I mean? And having respect for people is very important because I want people to have good vibes around me. Like, for instance, like the first day you met me, or like you come down, you enjoyed your day at the video shoot, right? Yeah. And I dealt, and you got dealt with respect, and you comfortable, and you was willing to even come for another shoot. And how many shoots we did since then? We can't even count.
Yeah, so many.
Now, do you understand what I'm saying?
But in and out of music, you can show me respect, though. This is how you are, I think.
Thank you. But this is it. Thank you.
And I've met artists, I've worked with artists, so I know what I'm talking about. And you do show a lot of respect. Like, do you know what I mean? There's another side to Tuggy maybe people don't know.
That's right. Do you know what I
mean? Definitely. Like, you don't know that Tuggy makes a good cup of coffee.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So they know about the coffee because they see the coffee.
Oh, okay, they know about it. You make a good coffee.
Yeah, come on.
So but for real though, like, there's more to you. Yeah.
There is a lot more to me. That's why I do this podcast.
Yeah.
And that's why I really appreciate you coming up and talking like this as well, because like, that's why I do this podcast, because they hear I'm very aggressive on the microphone. Yes. You know what I mean? There's another side to me. I like people. Yeah?
Sorry guys, I'm just gonna try the wine
as
well.
You need to try this. This is crazy.
Mix it up with a Magnum. Yeah.
No, you got it. I like people to see the real, because you know, like I believe every artist sometimes has to put away the ego.
Yes.
So like what dancehall artists especially, I've noticed that they have problems putting the ego away. Even when it comes to like an interview, the man's still got the whole ego on, like he's like, save that for the stage.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you put me on stage, I go into Tuggawar mode. Like, you understand what I'm saying? You put me in the studio, in the booth. Yeah, that's it. I mean, you asked me to spit lyrics. Yeah, I go into my mode. You know what I mean? But it's like, you got to know, like, when to turn the ego off and be yourself. And I think, thank God for social media. Where's your glass?
Yeah.
Thank God for social media in a way, because at least it can... That's why I just use it as a platform to people to understand me as a person.
Thank you, Tuggy.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Let me finish this one.
Yeah. Nang.
Hang on.
No, you know what? Enough of them got ego and don't even have nothing to back it up, though. You got one tune and already you got ego. How that drop in? You're not ready yet. No, tell tunes.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah, God,
Talk to me, guys.
talk to me.
Nah.
That's true. It's true. I see it all the time. That's why I actually have to keep myself away from a lot of bullshit, because I can't fathom it out. And you know what? I wish everyone the best. And I want to see people do well.
Of course.
Like, you're only as strong, my belief is you're only as strong as your links.
Yeah.
Which is meaning you're only as strong as the people around you.
Yeah.
So, automatically, if you bad mind the people around you, to me, it's like bad minding yourself. You ever think of that?
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, people want little egos to hype over their friends a lot of the time.
That's
or
true.
People around them, or whoever, a little small circle. Have you noticed that?
I have noticed
Which
that.
that to me defeats the purpose, because you're taking your eyes off of the prize. The prize is the bigger goal.
Yeah. Yeah.
That we all would like to reach.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And that just defeats the purpose straight
But I
away.
never understand wanting to hype around your little circle, because you need to think outside of that circle. Because sometimes that circle ain't even going nowhere. Do you know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
I don't really understand it. I can care less what my little circle thinks. I'm trying to go outside the circle.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Thank you.
I don't know if you understand, but that.
Thank you. You kind of hit the nail on the head, because sometimes it's hard to even put this in words, but you
Yeah.
said it really well there.
Yeah.
The little circle is like, when you're concentrating on the little circle, you're never going to get anywhere.
No.
Never going to get anywhere. And what you got is, you got people just fighting themselves in little circles. And I've seen it, like, in UK dance was a perfect example for that.
God.
UK, am I lying?
Number
UK dance
one.
was a perfect number one example of that,
Yeah.
because it is first and foremost a little circle.
It is.
We
It's
can
a little
formulate.
circle. Yeah.
We can formulate the same 500 people to
Is it
1,000.
500? Oh, yeah,
It's more than 500,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm just saying, like, we could call, like, the same 500 people around, like, dances from
Oh,
to
yeah.
South to
Yes.
Tottenham.
Yes.
The dance, you understand me?
Yeah.
I said, right, I could corner that down to 500.
Yeah. Yeah, I can.
Almost. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sure we could.
Yeah.
We could push it to
It's the
1,000.
same faces.
It's the same faces, right? So I'm just saying, it's a little circle of everybody not really supporting each other.
And some artists
Everyone
are only
hyping on
performing
each
to
other.
those faces every week.
And yes, and they're only trying to impress those faces, and they're only trying to hype on those faces, and they're only trying to show off on those faces, and it's
So how
crazy.
you an artist then?
How? Yeah. How are you an artist?
Don't do me this.
How are you an artist?
Yeah, you got hair there everywhere abroad, this and that.
That's why, Kadishia, that's why, you know, like, they invite me to shows a lot of the time.
Yeah.
They tell me, come down here, come down Baraba, come down where and stand with who? With who and do what?
Now, yeah.
And do what?
It's true though.
And do what? Because there'll be people there that are artists, like myself and others, and there'll be a lot of people that just...
Can you
not
tell
worthy
me
of-
what
of the
defines
line.
an artist though? Because I think people just wake up and just say, I'm an artist today. And that's
What
it.
defines an artist?
What, like... Because I feel like everyone wakes up and says they're an artist these days, but
Real talk.
what have you got to show? Like, if you put in the work, how dare you?
Well, I would put it very simple to you. Do you know what defines an artist? His art.
Right.
His art. That's why they're called artists. So first of all, any artist in the world, I don't care what you are,
Yeah.
I'm going to define you by your art. By the art you have presented to the consumer.
Yeah.
Meaning me and you. So I can only define an artist by his art.
Right.
So if you haven't produced
Enough
art for me to appreciate
Yes.
you as an artist, I can't. Because that's the only way because artists, that's why we're called artists. When you talk about even guys who paint in pictures, you talk about what they call, like, give me one like Picasso.
Yeah,
Picasso. Like, they talk about him because he's got so many classic pieces of art.
Yes.
It's the same with an artist. We'll talk about Jay-Z because he's presented so much art. Eminem, Michael Jackson, whoever.
Okay,
artists.
So you're saying that artists can't do 3 or 4 songs and call themselves an artist then, can they? Because they need to have a big catalogue. They need to do more than that.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, I'm sorry.
You don't do that.
I'm being
No,
real.
but yeah.
No, I can't do it. Yeah, I can't. No.
No.
3 or 4. Not even an album.
Not even the album.
That's where.
And the ego's there already.
No, it don't work. It don't work. It don't exist. You're trying to sell. Well, you're in the art gallery. What are you selling blank canvases.
It's true. What are you doing?
You're calling yourself an artist. You're in the art gallery trying to sell your art. And what are you selling them? Blank canvases.
It's true though.
If you ain't got no art, then you're trying to sell blank canvases here.
Yeah.
With an ego behind it.
Yeah, you're right.
That's bullshit. That's not art.
Fucking
It's like a blank. I'm telling you, because that's what art is. Art paints a picture. So we as musicians, as artists, we paint pictures musically.
Yes.
Right? And then we put it across visually.
Does it piss you off though when you see that? Or you just don't care? Like,
Does what piss me off?
when you see artists just start up today and just going on with a big ego. First of all, do you feel comfortable sharing stages with artists at that level? Do you know what I mean?
No.
Like, there's certain things that I guess you've been invited to that you would be mixed up with.
I refuse to share stage with many artists on that level. No artists. I refuse to change.
Wow.
I don't want to share stage with nobody. To be honest with you, and there's no one. No, I don't want.
It's true that. Because what? Like,
What? For who? Unless it's someone who I vibes with, or I got a song with, and we want to perform it together, or it's something that's of significance, or something that's going to be progressive, or something that's positive with an artist on a positive vibe. Like, I'm not sharing stage with. I don't want to share stage with no one.
yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I'm not in a group. I'm a solo artist.
Yeah.
So why the hell do I want to share a stage with anyone? I want to perform and let people appreciate my art as Tuggawar.
Right.
If I've got a feature on the song, or if I've got someone featuring on my song, like if you were singing a hook for me, then me and you would perform together, yeah. But other than that, no. I don't want to share a stage with like Tom, Dick or Harry. No.
Cause I already see on loads of different flyers and stuff.
No, because they can't afford me.
Yeah.
Because they can't even call me because they know I want money. I'm saying this that they know that.
It's true though.
They know I don't fuck around.
Free show.
I don't do that. Who does that? Free artists. That's what they are. Because I look at a lot of these flyers and I can look straight away. No, I ain't gonna call no names.
Yeah,
I look at a lot of these flyers and I'm looking at him, and I'm like, right, you're getting nothing, you're getting nothing, you're getting nothing, and you're getting nothing. And the one at the bottom's getting nothing. And the one right at the bottom's definitely getting nothing.
The one top card.
Even the one at the top is getting nothing. No
Sorry,
one's
we're
getting
not
nothing.
laughing, guys, but it's fine.
They ain't getting nothing. I know that.
So why the ego if you're not even getting paid for what you're doing?
It don't make sense. It don't make sense. You know, like the DJs get paid more than them, the artists on some of the flyers, because the DJs will actually get paid. Because the DJ, like I know certain DJs, they ain't going out for free.
What's your relationship with some of the DJs though?
I've got a great relationship with the DJs.
Wow.
I always have.
Wow.
Because I've always, as an artist, one thing, I understand this business very carefully.
Right.
And I've never had a problem with a DJ.
Wow.
You hear me have problems with artists over the years. Many artists I've had problems with over the years. But you never hear me have a problem with a DJ.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
No, not really. Maybe I know one-off, but no. No, it don't really happen. Because I respect DJs, because the DJs, overall I respect them because they've always been a big part of getting my music heard, and DJs are responsible for first presenting my music to the public.
Yes.
Because I've become I'm in the business long time before social media, right?
Long time.
So I had to rely on DJs. You see these records I got on my wall.
Yeah.
Like, I used to have to go and press records
Sting, Jamaican Sting, you know.
Sting, like I went to like them time I got records on me. I'm going around giving records to the DJs.
Yeah.
I used to go in the clubs and give records to the DJ and buy them a drink and ask them to play my club. Wow. So like me, from day one, from I entered the business, my main objective was to have a great relationship with every DJ.
Wow.
Okay, so you will kind of know Tuggawar to have a good relationship with most DJs because I respect them highly, and it doesn't go in my favor. And I'll be honest with you, even if it's a DJ I don't really like, I don't really air it out that much, or you won't see me go at them like that because I respect the business.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, this guy's gonna have to play my song at one time or the other.
It's true though.
So even if it's a DJ that I don't really like how he's moving, or he might not be playing my songs or whatever, I don't take it personal and I just let it slide. I respect it for what it is, and just hope one day he will like a song of mine and start playing it. And even up to today, where DJs aren't as important as they was. So, no, they're not. They're really not. I don't. But you know what? I respect them highly, Kadishia, because they're a big part of the business. I come from the sound system business. Yeah. You know, I come from the sound system business. They are a big part of the business. Mm-hmm. And I really wanted to show love to the DJs all the time, no matter how the business goes, because DJs is the foundation part. I come from a sound system, so it comes from selectors, DJs, artists. We move as one. Yeah. You know, without the DJs, I can't get my song played and stuff like that. And even though now we don't need them, I still believe they're due the same respect.
And can we just, like, when you say we don't need them, is that because now you're able to push your own shit?
I'll give you an example. Before, if I did a song, I would have to email the song out to like 5,000 DJs. I've got a mailing list, 5,000 DJs in it. And it takes long because you can only email 100 at a time. Before I'd have to sit down for ages, days and days, and email out to all these DJs my song.
Wow.
Now I can just release my song, and this is for them to play it, for the fans can hear it, so the public can hear it, because these are the DJs around the world that's going to play it to the public, right? Mm-hmm. Now the public go instantly on my Instagram, on my YouTube, my TikTok, my Facebook.
Wow.
So I've got the public going on these platforms now to hear the music, and Spotify, Apple Music, all of these places now where they can listen to the music and enjoy the videos.
So is radio just...
Radio's not as relevant at the moment, no. But I still appreciate it, and it's still part of the business, and I'm not going to downplay it because it's a foundation part of the business in sense of DJs.
Yeah.
You know, so I always respect it. And there's a lot of DJs like in the business that I'm not too keen on. Mm-hmm. But I don't even say their names because this.
Yeah, what's the point?
I don't really. You know why? It's not that's what's the point. You see, I see a lot of artists over the years cuss DJs because they don't play their songs, and to me, in my mind, I'm always like, you gotta make a better song.
Wow.
Honestly, so like, I never get upset if a DJ don't play my song, because in my head I'm like, I'm gonna make a pussy or something. You gotta play. You like me or not. Because I'm that confident that I'll make the switch I have. I've made songs that you gotta play this shit.
Yeah.
If you're a DJ and you really respect music,
you would play it.
You would play it.
So what's your
if you bad mind me to the degree where you're not gonna play fuck all from me, then I can't help you. What the fuck? Do you get what I'm saying? But I know I make music. I can't, Kadishia. But like, if I know I make music that is great, and I know I make music that is irresistible for DJs not to play.
Yeah.
So it's their choice whether they want to play it or not. I know I'm making music that you should be playing. You're a DJ, you should be playing.
Yeah.
You should be playing. If you got sense, you'd play it. If you listen with your ears and your brain, you'd play it. If you listen with what you follow fashion or a different thing, or trying to play just the top 10, then that's the type of DJ you are. Yeah. So wait for me to go top 10, you play it then. I'm cool. You play at one point. But I don't believe in artists cussing DJs for not playing your song. Just make better songs. Make the public know your song.
Yeah.
because a lot of DJs refrain from playing artist songs because, to be honest with you, they're not probably as good as the playlist they've got playing on the radio. And you have to respect that. There's a lot of songs out there. So a DJ is under a lot of pressure because he's got a hell of a lot of songs getting thrown at him. He's got his regular suspects to play.
Regular suspects?
It's true. He's got his regular suspects to play. He's got all his new stuff getting thrown at him by his regular suspects. Yeah. And then he's got like different parts of the world. There's not just one part of the world giving a DJ music.
Yeah.
You know, especially nowadays, like especially dancehall music. DJ's gonna get dancehall music given from all over.
Yeah.
There's dancehall music coming out of America, Jamaica, England, even Africa. Thank you.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
So the DJs under.
Do you think songs are long lasting though now? Because I take you for instance.
If you do a good song, it is.
Because you release a song every second.
Yeah, and all of them will live forever.
Yeah.
That's the difference. They will live forever. People will sing Come Fuck Me forever.
Yeah.
People will sing all them songs forever. Nah, swing your foot, them nah swing. It's a hit song. I make hits.
Yeah.
Whether people want to appreciate them now or later,
it's up to them. As well.
They will, right. Because I'm not blowing my own trumpet, but I believe I'm one of the greatest songwriters in the world. It's not the greatest.
Fucking hell you are.
So I'm going to make songs that last forever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of the music I'm hearing, and not all of my songs are like that. Because I'm not going to say, like, I just know how to make hit songs. You get what I'm saying? I'm not going to say every one of my songs is a classic. No, but I've got a lot of motherfucking classics, and I'm good. And I don't make bad songs.
Yeah, you don't.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
You make
so
hits.
I make hits.
Yeah.
I make good songs and I make hits. So that's how it goes. But I see a lot of artists nowadays, songs last 6 weeks.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, and I tell you what it is, because it's lacking substance, because it's lacking the art form. It's lacking the substance. You know who's making good music? Burna Boy. I only made a good, so that's like...
Burna Boy
is a good artist. Like, I see like artists, I listen to artists for their music, and I say, okay, that's good. Good piece of work. You know what I mean? I like hearing masterpieces.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I'll even hear some of Drake's shit, and I'll hear it and I'll say, it's all right, but it sounds like that's not going to be any good in 6 weeks. You know what I mean? Like, not this taking any credit for me, because I know he'll come up with a classic that will do amazing. You know what I'm saying? But like,
would you see yourself doing it like Burna Boy? Would you do a song of him?
Oh yeah, I really like Burna Boy, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'd like to, yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I'm a man with combinations. I don't. It has to come naturally, so I don't like push myself. I've never messaged the artist in my life.
Yeah, for collab.
Yeah. Maybe if I know him, I might have hollered. But like, if I don't know the person,
yeah, you're not gonna do that. No,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. But you must have been messaged for collabs.
Oh yeah, plenty of times.
Have you?
Oh yeah, plenty of times. And then most of the time, I just want to be paid at this stage.
Yeah.
Like,
okay, so shit artist pays a lot of money. Would you do the collab? Because then that could mess with your art, though, couldn't it? Like...
Depends how shit he is. If it's bearable shit, then yeah, I'll take the money and go.
Okay.
If it's shit to the point where this is not gonna look good on my career, then I have to think twice about it. And I will think twice about it, because I ain't gonna take a portion of money that's gonna jeopardize or make my team look bad.
Yeah.
No, it ain't worth the money for me.
No.
You know what I mean? But if it's like maybe not my cup of tea, but
you could work with it.
I could work with it. Yeah, I'll take the money. Yeah, 100%. Because at the end of the day, it's a business, and we've got to put food on the table, and I'm trying to get paid. So like, no disrespect to no artist, but I don't really want to do any combination with anyone if I'm not getting paid, to be honest with you. No one. Because I've been in the business a long time.
Yeah.
Unless it comes naturally with the vibe, and we're just in the same room, or we just then kick off a vibe and say, oh, let's put this together. That's how art. If two artists get together and decide they want to make art, it will happen.
Yeah.
I'm not a believer in forcing art. I'm not a believer in forcing art. Even when I make my own music, I like to free flow it. Like, I don't like to do, even when I'm recording, I don't like to do too many takes. If I've got to stand up, then no. Because if I've got to stand it, I'll do takes to get it right.
Yeah.
Of course, I ain't lazy. If I've got to do a few takes to get it perfect, of course. But I mean, if I'm going to be in the booth and I'm doing this for fucking half an hour and it ain't sounding right, I'm like, nah, this ain't working. No. Like, the vibe ain't there. I'm a natural vibe man. That's why you might feel the vibe on my songs, because I like to hit off the vibe that I'm on. I might have a drink of wine and then I go on the mic and I want to get that vibe out.
How often do you record? Because you're releasing a lot of music right now. How often do you record?
I record a good few times a week.
Wow.
Good few times a week. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm writing like every other night. So I record a few times a week.
Eat music.
I've just currently recovered from a double hernia operation.
Yeah, you said.
So I haven't been recording as much in the last few weeks because I've been recovering, but I've still recorded like a few songs in the last week.
Wow.
Even. But I usually I can record up to 5 to 7 songs a week.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that a mission, or do you have a go a week that you do, or is it like just?
Then I have some weeks where I just do the mixing, because I mix a lot of my stuff as well.
Really?
Yeah, I do a lot of mixing of my stuff. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Not all of it, because I work with a lot of producers, so a lot of time I send it all to the producer.
Oh, I didn't
And he'll mix it. And then my own stuff I mix. And big up Wayne Marshall, because Wayne Marshall does the mastering.
Wayne Marshall? Which Wayne Marshall?
The singer, big singer Wayne Marshall, big artist Wayne Marshall, man. He runs his own mastering company.
He's got this song that I love. Yeah.
Come on, man. Bag of hit songs, massive artists, big artists.
That's why I said what Wayne Marshall, because I haven't heard his name for a while. So, yeah.
And you know, it's funny because when I did the video, Come Fuck Me, he hollered me and said he loved the chemistry with me and Kadishia on the video. He loved the video. Big up Wayne, man. Big up Wayne, man. And he's got some new material out now as well. He's been dropping some new songs. Amazing. One of the best singers in the UK for years. I met him when I was at Jetstar.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I met Wayne when I was at Jetstar, and he was doing the mastering for Jetstar.
Wow.
He had his own office, and
I didn't even know that he did that.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's another talent he has, and he runs a company doing it as well. Obviously, he does it separate because he's an artist.
Yeah, exactly.
He's still a full-on artist, isn't he? You know what I mean? So, but it's a company he runs as the master.
So the fact that you do like production
and
as well.
his mastering to me is like, I wouldn't use anyone else.
Wow.
Yeah, he's like, honestly, he's got a sound, because he's been mastering my songs for over 10 years. Because Jetstar released the album 2006. So he's been mastering. So he mastered the For Days album. He mastered Anything Messiah Law album.
Yeah, big album.
Big album. He mastered the Ganja album. Wow. He mastered nearly all my albums. Nearly like 80% of my catalogue.
Oh, that's a good relationship.
Yeah, brilliant. We have a great relationship. He has the sound that, you know, like we know each other's sound. Yeah. You know, he knows what, like, you know what I mean? So we have a great relationship in getting the sound right and everything. Wow. And his work's amazing, man. Like, he don't hit and miss with the
it's proper.
Like, unbelievable.
Proper.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, all of them big like reggae hits mastered by Wayne Marshall. All them reggae hits albums. Sizzler's album. Beanie Man's album, like One Bag of Artists album, mastered by Wayne Marshall. People don't know these things, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. Hope yourself, we got bare munchies today, you know, rice cakes, everything.
Rice cakes,
everything we have, man.
Yeah. Wow, okay, I didn't know.
Yeah. I'm very like conscious of the quality of the music that comes out. Mm-hmm. So I don't like to put stuff out until it's properly finished and at a quality level that the people, because I like to present the music in the sense of I take pride in how I present the music to the sound and everything before we even go to shoot a music video. So I take a lot of pride and time in getting the sound. People wouldn't believe how much time we take a lot of pride and time to get the song right.
Before,
the whole process, like the mixing, the mastering with Wayne, and then we go and shoot the video. Frostbite, the genius, comes out with an amazing concept, and we shoot the video.
Amazing.
Absolutely amazing.
Look at Come Fuck Me, guys.
Yeah.
Come Fuck Me.
Crazy. That concept's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. Frostbite never misses with
Check
out the video on my YouTube channel. Make sure if you're watching this right now, check it out. It's like just released a few weeks ago. So you see it. Bad.
Yeah, flipping out. It's a lot. It's a lot of history here.
A lot of history. Bare history. One bag of history.
True. One bag of history. No, but you know what? Yeah, I was thinking because I was watching other podcasts and you said that you want to go like to Jamaica and do a couple shows out there. Is that in the pipeline though?
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Because like I feel like you're just the UK just ain't like you're just done with it kind of thing.
The UK is a funny place for music in general at the moment, in the sense of London, for instance.
Yeah.
So many clubs have closed down.
I know.
Half the clubs I used to perform at not even there no more. Like, it's really changed. Like, usually like a weekend like this, I'd be too busy to do a podcast because there'd be so many shows on.
Yeah.
And it's not like I'm not my music's in demand, but the shows ain't there.
Yeah.
You know, so they're not even booking artists, and there's a whole economical situation in Britain as well, affecting everyone's pocket. So I think the whole money situation in the music business, with the shows, with the live shows, for instance, has really got hit hard. It's really got hit hard. So it's kind of changed how England is for live shows.
Wow.
If you think about it, because that's why the dancehall artists all seem to be going to these very small venues and like secret locations, which to me ain't great for the scene.
It's not, is it?
Nah, it ain't great for the scene. It's not great for the scene. It makes the scene look back to the underground days, and you know, I thought we should be in
past that now.
We should be past that. You know what I mean? We should be past that. That's why a lot of it's disappointing to see some places where you're seeing events. You would never see an event there before. But you know what? It's down to money as well, where people ain't got money to hire maybe the better venues, because there is still venues there, but I'm sure they're expensive.
Yeah.
And venues have, like, since the pandemic, venues have been closed down and locked down by the mile a minute.
Is Scarlett still there?
I think so. Yeah, Scarlett's there.
You perform there. I saw you perform there.
Yeah, plenty of times. Yeah, Scarlett's a nice venue.
Yeah, big, nice.
Big venue. Yeah, it's a proper nice venue. But for a promoter to hire, it's not a cheap venue either.
No.
As you could imagine, because it's a big venue. So it's like you gotta have quite a big event to do there.
So about Europe then?
Europe seems to be popping.
Yeah.
Europe seems to be popping.
You're quite known in Europe.
Yeah, definitely. I've got a great buzz around the world at the moment. Like in America, Europe, Canada. America's somewhere I'd like to go because I've got such a great fan base over there and they show me so much love. And it's like, I conquered Jamaica.
Yeah.
So I conquered Jamaica. So it's like, oh yeah, I want to go back to Jamaica to maybe shoot a film, make my movie.
It's true, you know. I agree.
You know, because there's not a lot left for me to do in Jamaica in sense of musical wise. Where I've recorded for all the big producers.
Yeah.
I've done Sting 2 times. I've done every show you can think of. You know, I feel like I don't want to go back and do like going backwards.
Yeah.
I want to go forward, places I haven't done. New York, LA, Miami.
It's true,
Florida.
you're in different vibes, man.
You know what I mean? Different vibes. You get what I'm saying? Like Canada, Europe. That's what I'm really aiming for now. Like the European market.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 100%. European market. Anywhere out of England. And you know, even in England, I believe there's a massive market still as well, but not in London. I believe it's more out of London now. Like you find like Birmingham, Gloucester, Manchester, Scotland, anywhere out of London. And I've always noticed they kind of appreciate, especially for stage shows anyway, as an artist, I don't know if you know yourself, they always appreciate artists a little bit more out of London.
They do.
I tell you why, in London, it's saturated. There's so many artists. So as they see we, they're not that, they see everyone.
Yeah.
It's London. They see everyone. As you blink, you see a different artist.
Yeah.
So it's like seeing artists live in London is not such a great deal. If you understand to the fans.
But to be fair, you stand out like a sore fan there.
No,
as an
respect.
artist.
Thank
you know what I mean? Like
Thank
you're saying it like as if.
No, of course.
Do you understand?
No, I know that. Respect. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's what I think. Anyway.
No, respect. I know. I believe I do as well. I'm just speaking.
But when you're saying like another artist, is like, yeah, but there's artists that just stand out. You just
I stand out.
You do.
No, I'd like to think so as well, definitely. You know what I really want to do is start putting on my own concerts for the people. Now.
Wow, really?
Yeah. The only thing, what is, I just want to link up with the right promoters and do the right situation because.
So is it just you or you gonna have special guests?
Yeah, I'd have guests. We had Dominic up on the podcast.
Yeah, big up Dominic. I did watch that.
Yeah, so me and Dominic were just talking about possibly doing a show together or something like that. Yeah. So we've got a couple possibilities in the pipeline. So hopefully that's what I'd like to work on now, you know what I mean? Some nice shows for the people there. Just find some nice venues. There's still venues left, even in London. Yeah. But like even I was speaking to Dominic about it, and there is probably a better shout to do it outside London as well. You know?
Is he up for that though?
Yeah, definitely.
Wow.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I look forward to that.
It'll be a good look, isn't it?
It would.
Yeah,
It would.
definitely.
It needs to be done.
It needs to be done, man. It needs to be done. I think we can't. So we got to get it popping. Got to get it popping right now. Get it done. Get the show on the road. I've got so much material as well, and a lot of people been dying to come and see a concert as well. And I would have usually put on the show myself, but I can't. I don't like all the headache from being the promoter and the artist.
Yeah, it's too much.
It's too much headache.
Okay, but alright, dancehall. There's dancehall, but would you move away from dancehall? Do you think?
What do you mean?
Like going to a different genre.
Well, I don't just do dance. So we talk
I know
about
that.
dancehall.
I know that. Yeah.
I'm not a just dancehall artist. I like to consider myself an artist as a whole. I do a lot of rap. I do a lot of rap. I do a lot of hip hop. I do everything. Yeah. To me, it ain't really a genre thing. I say dancehall. You know when I say dancehall, but me, I don't look at myself as a one genre artist.
I don't think so. Yeah.
When I say dancehall, it's like, you know when like we go to the dancehall back in the day, you hear everything in the dance.
Yes.
You hear the hip hop in the dancehall. You hear the R&B in the dancehall.
Right. Okay.
You hear even the Celine Dion in the dancehall.
Yeah. It's true. You know?
So that's what dancehall is to me. Feel me? Like we go to any club we go back and they're gonna hear. Like, do we hear one genre for the night?
No.
In any dancehall event we go.
No.
Unless it's just one strict event that they're just playing, and that would be boring.
I don't think I've ever been to a club.
Thank you. It's always been, and it could be a dancehall rave to the cows.
I think I got it confused then because I know you do use the term dancehall quite a lot, so that's probably why I thought.
No, but of course I don't blame you for getting confused. When I'm saying it, I mean it like you're meaning it as well, absolutely. But I'm just saying in sense of how I look at myself as an artist.
Yeah.
You know,
I look at you like that. Yeah.
Yeah, like so I don't look at myself as just the one genre of music. I look at myself as the guy in the club doing all the genres.
Because I think these days you can't even just look to stick to dancehall.
No.
As in just the
I think that's what keeps people interested in me, where even my fans, for instance, be on my YouTube channel and every other video they'll click on will be different.
Yes.
So they'll click on that one's a hip hop track, that one's like a drill track, that's a dancehall track, that's a reggae track. I keep giving them different vibes.
Yeah.
Give them a girl song, give them a bad man song, give them a this, give them a dance song, give them an entertaining song. Excuse me, I like to constantly keep them entertained.
Yeah.
So my perception of delivering my music is like a DJ. So I look at myself as a DJ in sense of the whole perspective of a dancehall artist being called a DJ.
Yeah.
To me, is listen to this, is my perception of it.
Go on.
Is like in dancehall, they say this person's a DJ. And to me, that's an old school phrase for a dancehall artist. Yeah. DJ.
Yeah.
Right? But my perception of it from when I was young is for the artist to think like the DJ. In sense of when I'm on stage, all right, how many tracks have I got? I've got nearly 1,000 tracks. Over. So when I'm on stage, I have to know which track to play at the right time. That's like having 1,000 records in my record box. What one am I going to play next? So I have to be the DJ.
Wow.
So like even when I'm doing my next song, I'm looking at it as a DJ. What am I gonna give them next? I look at it like I'm in a dance.
What's next?
What am I gonna give them next? I just give them like for instance, we've done Come Fuck Me. Yeah. We released Come Fuck Me. I'm looking at them like, alright, we just give them that.
What
next?
next?
Give them next now.
Strategy.
It's tragedy. The mind of a DJ.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a DJ mind for me. That's where my DJ mind comes in. Where I even think, what next to the strategy of the topic, of the beat I'm going to give them next, of the vibe I'm going to give them next.
It's true, you know, because what you put out ain't shit, you know. It ain't just nothing. It's
no.
Always...
If you know, it's a lot. Right.
Yeah,
it is.
Calculated.
Right. If you look, it's all calculated. Exactly. Because that's how I've got to, I'm letting them into my secrets now.
Yeah, too much.
No, it's true. No, I don't mind. I tell you, it's true. That's how it is. It's calculated in the sense of I have to calculate as a DJ in my head. Like I'd be on stage and calculate, okay, the vibe, the dance feels like this now. The dance feels like I need to chat a bad man lyric to get them hype again. You get me?
Yeah.
Like, they like that girl song, but now they want to hear something hard. Or they're like, I gave them 2 hard songs. Okay, I gave them 2 hard songs. They need to hear something softer now. Or they need to feel this now. Or I gave them 2 dancehall songs. Let me fling in a hip hop now. I give them 2 hip hop songs. Let me fling in a dancehall. Let me follow it with a drill track.
Yeah.
Let me hit them like that. So I'm like a DJ giving them bap, 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 bap.
Yeah.
That's how my head works. So it is strategy, yeah.
How do you feel like to date, though? Yeah. Wow, it's really turning into my show. No, but how do you feel to date? Like, are you proud? I mean, are you proud of your accomplishments? Like, are you proud of yourself? Because we're proud of you, but are you proud of yourself?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I was proud of her. Oh, yeah. Very.
Wow.
Very.
Wow.
Yeah, absolutely. Very proud. Very proud. That's why I do this podcast, so I can show off to the world how proud I am.
Of course.
I'm a bossy motherfucker. I love it. Yeah, I'm very proud, man. I'm very proud, definitely, 100%, because I think I've got every right to be proud.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the most proud thing for me is that my mum is proud of me.
Yeah. Mama War,
I love you
man.
so much.
Wow.
That means the world to me. That
Mama
means
War.
the world to me more than anything. I can't get no money, can't buy that. Nothing can't buy that. Nothing. What?
And your relationship with your mum is just like, you're tight, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. She's my best friend. Oh, yeah.
Gosh.
Very tight.
So did she ever watch your videos and think, wow?
My mum's like the manager.
Wow, yes.
Do you know I confirm what song I do next with mum?
Wow. Great.
Our conversation tonight was talking about when we're going to put the album out. Wow. And what date we're going to drop the album. And is it ready?
Does she listen track for track?
Every move I make in my career, Kadishia.
Your mum is...
Yeah. Every move I make in my career, my mum is like my manager. My mum is like my manager. I'll go and sit down, we'll discuss what track I'm doing next. I'll discuss the concept with her. She'll tell me if she thinks it's good or not. I'll change it. We'll discuss the dress code. She'll tell me, no, you don't do that, do this. She'll tell me her opinion. Sometimes I go back and say to Frost, yeah, Mama thinks this. And a lot of some of the ideas of the video is Mama War's idea.
Wow.
Yeah, some of them. Like, we'll put in her
opinion,
her input. Yeah, and like every song I release, and even sometimes like it's a song like Mum understands it on a business level if she don't even be a fan of that particular song, for instance. Do you understand what I'm saying? She knows what's best for Tuggawar as an artist and her son.
And I mean, like,
she understands me.
Yeah, so
she understands me better. No,
because you know your content, some of your content. And
but she understands me. Who understands me better?
Your mum. Yeah.
So it's about my content. What I'm gonna hide. Of course,
it's
my mum knows me better than you do. And anyway, who knows me better than my mum?
It's true. You know, like you think your mum like she's gonna hear this, but
she knows my content. She knows my life. She knows.
No
one knows me better than she knows more than everybody. She knows more than all of you guys.
Wow.
She knows stuff you guys don't know.
It's true now.
She knows loads of stuff no one knows about me because me, it's my mum. Mama what? Yeah. So like, who can make the better decision?
Your mum. Mama what?
Who's gonna be a better manager?
Mama what? And I'm sure you've had offers.
Yeah. And it's not even like it's just that like my mum helps me running my social medias as well. It's like she helps me running my Instagram, my Facebook, my Twitter, my YouTube account. In bookings coming, dub plate orders. Dub plates is one of my bread and butter.
Yeah.
So I make a living off of dub plates. So I keep dub plate orders, bookings, whatever it may be, interviews.
Wow, Mama, what does
you know, like we got so many on the. We got so many on the Instagram and the Facebook and the Twitter and the TikTok.
Yes, yeah, TikTok's
between all of them,
you millions of plays
got to
on
filter
there.
out the stuff worth looking at as well. You know what I'm saying? So like sometimes I get so many messages. Some of them are not worth looking at. Some of them are.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a family business. It always has been from You know what I mean? It's always, my thing's always been a family business. You know what I mean?
Because I used to think, like, in the earlier days, I did see a lot of Papa War, like, back then at the video
That's what I'm saying, my career's always, and Mum has always been behind it as well. It's always just like, you never see Mum on camera because you're not the type to like be on camera like that, but we've been behind it all the time.
That's amazing.
Like, you got to understand, my career started like with me in Jamaica, right? And that's my parents believing in me for me to stay over there. Because if my parents didn't believe in me, they would have said, get your ass back to England right now and go and get a job or do whatever you're doing and stop fucking drug dealing.
Yeah.
Stop being trying to be Tony Montana of Hackney and get your ass back here. Like, if my parents were understanding of me and understand me, you know, so it's a special relationship.
And that's important when your parents can support you, man.
Definitely, I agree.
Wow.
Mm.
You're not really the 9-to-5 guy, though, Tuggy, are you? Like, nah. I can't imagine. Not talking 9-to-5 guys. Not wrong, but there's some people threatening.
I go to bed 5 in the morning.
How you gonna wake up in it?
9. Fucking me. No, I don't think that's happening.
You got 9.
9. I can't do it, man. I mean, I've always been my own boss.
You're a leader, aren't you?
I'm a leader, man. I've always been a leader. I've always been a boss. I've always been my own boss.
Yeah.
I've never worked for anyone in my life.
Wow.
I've never worked for anybody in my whole life. Partners with my dad. Yeah, partnership with my family business. I don't know. I don't know any other way.
Yeah.
I don't know any other way.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just literally, I don't know any other way. I don't know any other way. I'm very independent.
Yeah.
I like to be independent.
It's nice when you can be that.
That's why I stress that conversation to everybody. Because I think it's a point of power. When you're independent, you're powerful. Yeah?
Yeah.
That's why I say to even, you're talking about females in the business.
Yeah.
Of course, I know there's so many thriving, independent ladies out there.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
More than ever, probably. You know what I mean?
More now.
I agree, and I love it. I love seeing it. I love seeing it because it's a lot more. It's more equal as well. Women are getting more chances in different areas and that.
Yeah.
And more respect as well, I'd like to say.
Do you think that's good?
Absolutely. Yeah? Absolutely. You're talking to a man that is always going to fight for respect for women and equal rights and that.
But a lot of men don't like it because a lot of men are like, because a lot of women
they're uncomfortable with themselves. Just like you said to myself, like you said a bit like how my attitude has been towards, you see my attitude towards, because people hear my lyrics.
Yeah.
And see me on the song with the thing, but you've just sat there and told the people how I am in real life with females on the music videos, and I don't move like that. I'm not sleazy. I'm not like that.
You're not.
Do you get what I'm saying? That's because of my respect for women.
Yeah.
So any guy feels uncomfortable that is uncomfortable with something that himself he's uncomfortable with.
Yeah, but I think a lot of men are finding that women are getting a lot more independent and then getting into a lot more independent,
which is great.
Earning more, like you say, whatever, and then women are kind of even moving away from even needing a man. So some men are finding that the problem.
Can't get their head around that, can they?
Yeah.
Fuckers should. It's true. I'm going to talk it real. Fuckers should. So what? Because like you're not used to seeing a woman being independent. They're not comfortable with it because it's something they're not used to seeing. So they're not comfortable with seeing the woman who one time they might have got the advantage or the benefits out of this woman if she was a little bit less independent. See, that's what it all boils down to, Kadishia.
Power.
I'm going to be real with you. Power. Wow. Yeah? So why is the man vexed, Kadishia? Because I'll tell you why they're listening. Me as a man, I study psychology.
Yeah, talk to me.
And I went to,
we want to know, ladies.
I went to the University of Life, Kadishia. Spanish Town Prison.
Wow.
I went to the University of Life. In a real life, from Hackney to all around the world. And let me tell you something. Why would a man think like that by a woman? You're uncomfortable with her independence. if someone is uncomfortable with anyone's independence, whether it's a woman, a man, you got some non-binary things right now as well, right? Each to their own. If you're uncomfortable with another person's independence, you gotta look at yourself.
It's true. Wow.
You can look at why are you uncomfortable with that person's independence. You know why? Because maybe you can't benefit off of that person now because that person is too independent.
Yeah.
You understand me?
So independent women don't frighten you, like that.
No. Independent women. I'm more attracted to independent women.
Wow.
I do not.
You don't like women that ask you for things all the time.
No. I stay far.
Nails, hair, everything.
I stay far. No. I'm gonna stay far. It's my nightmare.
Wow.
It's a nightmare.
You like a,
Yeah, woman has to be independent. Because that's a sign of a weak woman?
Wait, so in a relationship you see it as 50-50? Do you see it as like...
Yeah, kind of. Yeah,
okay.
Absolutely.
Nowadays,
yeah,
it would have to be kind of that. Yeah.
I'm a believer of that, yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm a believer of that. But when it ain't 50-50, you see that 60-40 there? You see that 75-35 there?
Oh my God, it's a problem.
There's a problem. There's the man who have put the little extra 10%, or the woman who have put the little extra 10%, she know where she'll get feet.
Yeah.
Or him know where he might get feet. Or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
They know where they might get feet. There's no, when it's 50-50, it's 50-50. No one that in there for nothing. Because it's both 50, it's balance. But even the 60-40 in a balance. Because that one there's doing 10% better than that one there.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? In a balance. So I think balance is very important. Because when it ain't balanced, that's on either side. Because there is scenarios where women will take advantage of man and man. You know what I mean? It's true.
It's true.
I've had experiences over my life where a woman with money thinks she can talk to me a certain way because she doesn't need me.
Whoa.
Which is fine, which is the point. Like, I respect an independent woman, right? And I'm not, and I appreciate an independent woman.
Yeah.
But I don't appreciate stylings. I mean, I take stylings, and I don't believe any kind of wealth that anyone has is got enough to style me.
Yeah.
Or anyone should take style because that person's bank account is better than that person's bank account.
Yeah.
I don't believe that. Oh no. Me and you have a problem.
Tuggawar, the tech styling.
No, I don't take styling. So a person couldn't style me over no type of money, man or woman. It's not in me, Kadishia. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. My spirit wouldn't sit. We know, like it'd be like call it a religion of mine. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't sleep at night if a man or woman is trying to style me over money or something like that. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see.
I would have to be like, it wouldn't feel right.
Wow.
So it's a principle thing because it's like someone's trying to take advantage of you because of their position, for instance, right? And that's what it is. Someone's trying to take advantage of you because of their position and that's what...
but then if that person felt that way, why were they with you in the first place? Do you know what I mean?
Exactly, because that's control freaks. Then you got control freaks because a lot of people with man, and there's both man and woman with wealth.
Yeah.
They like controlling a situation.
I'm not about that.
No, I'm not about. That's why you asked me if the 50-50 thing is better. Yes, hell yes, the 50-50 thing
I
is
agree
better.
with 50-50 though.
Because otherwise it's the rich man where I try to pinpoint the girl, but control the girl because he's got the money to control her, or it could be the rich girl trying to control the poor guy because she's got the money to control him.
So someone's controlling someone.
Someone's trying to control someone, and on either side it's not right.
Yeah.
Because like that's what I'm saying. I'm not a sexist, so you have to look equal and respect everyone as an equal.
Yeah.
And when you respect everyone as an equal, things seem that very much more fucking simpler and straightforward.
Yeah.
There's no problems.
Yeah.
You feel me? I said.
Yeah.
That's why we know each other so long and we got a good relationship.
Yeah.
Right? And you can say I never had no problem because I don't believe in that.
Never had problems.
Because where does the problem go?
Yeah.
Where does that go in her life? How that jump in? Where does that go?
Yeah. No,
where does that go? That's not progressive.
It's not, is it?
No.
Because we're coming from far. We never had no issue. Never like that.
I don't believe in that.
Nah, just keep it real, man.
I don't believe in that.
Wow.
Unnecessary. Especially with someone you know.
The thing is, we're all going to go anyway one day. We're not going to take nothing.
This is it. Especially for someone you know.
Yeah.
That's like, you know, a lot of people don't understand me, you know, because they just see me one way or just think one whatever. They don't understand me, you know. Like, I'm a principle person, Kadishia.
Wow.
Because if you don't fucking stand for something, you fall for anything in this world. And we're only here for a certain amount of time, like we said. None of us are here forever.
That's it.
You know what I mean? So to me, principle and the person you are and the cloth you are, that's who you motherfucking are in this world, Kadishia. The character, your motherfucking character. Thank you, you said it in one. Yeah. Character. That's all I judge someone by. I don't judge them by anything else.
But Tuggy,
I don't see... Go on, tell me.
Someone could ask me what I think of you, yeah?
Right, go ahead.
But they could ask like 10 people and they might have different opinions of you because you might show different sides to each different person.
Right, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Right. So like when we say character, I mean there must be people that know me might think, wow, she's not what Tuggy says she... Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
So in that term, it's kind of like, wow, when you say character, everyone kind of shows different sides to them, to everyone else. Do you know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Like, what I mean is, I'm trying to get it right. You said it's about character, yeah? So you said there's a lot of people that badman you, that you probably had arguments with, conflicts with and whatever, yeah? So they've got an idea of who Tuggy is. I see you as like this calm guy, lovely guy and whatever. That's my view of you. But other people might have different views. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and everybody's entitled to
They might say Tuggawar was the biggest bastard ever. You know
I'm sure there's loads. You find loads.
Yeah. So when we say character, it's like people will get their different perceptions of people anyway.
Absolutely. But when I mean character, I mean... What is that person's... What people want to say about a person. See, someone could say anything they want. They don't know that person.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't think anyone who actually knows me could say that.
No.
Unless they want to lie.
No. Yeah.
Or be delusional.
Yeah. Or you've had to show that side to someone.
Right. Whole different scenario. But if you're going to be honest, anyone that knows me be honest, my character is a character. You know my character. Yeah. My character is my character. It's always been my character.
It's not acting.
It's never going to fucking change.
Yeah.
It's never been acting. It's never going to change.
Yeah.
It's been like this. It's never going to change. Long time before music. That's why I don't care putting that camera on and talking because it don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I ain't got to put shit on.
Yeah.
I'm comfortable.
Yeah.
Without the camera, with the camera on, I give two fucks.
Yeah. It's the first time ever that I had a conversation like this
on
camera and the camera's rolling. I'm like,
because this is my whole point of it.
Yeah, it's very real.
It's very real. This is my whole point of doing even this podcast. And we say there's no topics, there's no nothing. We're just gonna vibe and talk with the fucking thing. Because what is this? I'm gonna do a fucking caption to get plays. Tuggawar standing on the hill.
Yeah.
Like, what I want to do, like, do you understand what I'm saying? I want to talk about, like, there's so many topics going on right now that we could have made.
What's the fucking point?
What's the point? I want to talk about, I want to talk about like, us. Talk about, let's just be real. Like, we come around, like, as soon as you came in the room, we started vibing.
Straight away,
we chat. We can chat, you see? And we have so much mutual friends and so much history. And we grew up in the same area. We can chat from now till the morning. So it's like, to me, when I came in, as soon as you came in, I was like, let me get this. Like, in my head, I'm like, I just want to turn on the camera quick. Because I know...
we already done about 1 hour of the podcast already.
Yeah, because in my head, I'm saying, right, are we done already? Because to me, that's what it is. Because that's all I want to capture, that realness,
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That realness, because that's where it's at.
Yeah.
That's where it's at. And then anything else in that is staged. And anything else in that, to me, is jarring.
Yeah.
That's another thing it is. You see what it is when it gets jarring?
Yeah.
You notice me not edit, you know? You see that podcast, I don't even sit down, press record, I come sit down, I don't give a fuck. And we upload it and it's there.
That's it.
We go home, we sleep.
Yeah, that's it.
We wake up tomorrow.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I'm going to take all the little polish thing. But it's like, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I love about you, Tuggy. Because he does that.
No.
Usually people record it, they go through it, they edit, they take out what they want to take out.
Well, I don't like how I looked in that.
Yeah. Boy, you just have to roll. If you come on the podcast, guys, you know. Just straight.
That's why, and the people that watch the podcast, they like the realness of it, because I hear people come up to me, they like the realness of it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They like the realness of it. Other than that, it's just all a front, and everyone trying to pretend to be what they're not, and
I hate it.
And asking one bag of questions and like one bag of fake shit just to get that the stuff they'll be talking about is just relevant stuff to get the views or like. No, I'm not interested in that.
I think I hate that though. I hate that people watch you online and think it's something that you're not or whatever. Like, I can't explain, but it's just when we're online, but there's a real us as well, isn't it? Like, deeper. Yeah.
That's what annoyed me over the years. Was that I think being the artist I am, it was very important for me to understand that I am authentic. You feel me? Down to every aspect of it. Even when you interviewed me, one of your first questions was like, even though you know, but for your show and your fans, for them to understand, you would say, Tugger's been speaking patois like this for years, because he grew up in that surroundings. You understand what I'm saying? So like, just even to how I talk my whole fucking life.
But you know, how do you feel though? Because like,
so when people come up and they say, oh, he's talking like he's Jamaican. Yeah.
There's that. But also, like, I mean, when we first saw this whole thing, it was you. Just you. Now, like, on the scene now, there's one or two other ones now. But how do you feel? Like, because you was one of the... You made us see this. Like, a white guy... Well, you're Greek, obviously, but you're white. Yeah. With an accent like this, you exposed us to it, you know?
Yeah, I know.
So I didn't see that. I can speak for myself, but I didn't... That wasn't a...
Yeah.
Tuggawar was the only one I really knew like that.
Yeah. I think I inspired others.
Yeah.
Which is nice, in a sense of... Yeah. That's how music goes. You know what I mean? Remember Eminem did the song, "Is Can the Real Slim Shady Please Stand Up?"
Yeah.
Do you remember that song?
Yeah, I do.
Can the Real Slim Shady Please Stand Up?
Because even Dominic don't speak Jamaican like that.
Nah. You know, that's why I like Dominic.
He was really English when I was
like Dominic. I like Dominic. Let me tell you why I like Dominic. So I met Dominic over the years.
Right.
Long time ago, from years. We got to know each other better recently. But I met him years ago. But one thing I know about Dominic, he's authentic.
Yeah.
Dominic is, do you know what, one thing I know about Dominic? Because you see the areas, some really tough areas in Kingston, Jamaica, like Jungle, Tivoli Gardens. And I know some people down there that know him. Yeah? So some of these areas where I know where some real motherfuckers are, and it's real, some ghetto areas, and they got a lot of respect for him, just like they got respect for me.
Yeah.
Because he's real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he's been true to the culture. He's been. Yeah, you know what I mean? And I think that's and he's been a great representator of the culture. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's always been appreciated by people over the years.
That's true.
You know what I mean? I've never looked at him as a culture vulture or nothing like that. You know what I mean? Which I think is important as well in this business, because people can look at people like that. And I think it's important for people to be real. And I don't appreciate culture vultures in that sense, you know? In the sense of, when I say culture vulture, I mean someone who...
Imitating or...
Yeah, or it's like a spoof almost. It's like, it's not real. It's not something that is inspired in you, and you're taking out for a hype to get clicks.
Right,
that kind of way there. Which we wouldn't have got that back in the day.
Yeah, no.
Right. So that's why Dominic is 100% authentic, because he couldn't have got away with that.
Yeah. And even just to get...
I couldn't have got away with that.
Yeah.
I couldn't have got away with that. None of us could have got away with the fake shit coming in this game. Are you crazy? 2 Caucasian guys in Jamaica? You get bottled and fucked up around that motherfucker real quick. If you're not representing the thing the right way. This is before social media.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. You gotta get props for that,
no,
though.
you like, that's why I understand him to come in the game the way I came in the game, and that's why I give him respect. Other than me, and there's another artist called Whitey. Yes. Other than him, any others that are not really relevant, they don't mean anything. Because they haven't been accepted properly. And they don't have no art.
Yeah,
so they're not even rigid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's just like that's where it stops, to be honest with you. But then it's not like there's no colour to music to me.
No.
Then I don't see colour. So I think it's just about appreciation and representation the right way. And appreciation.
Right.
You get me? And proper representation. And authentic.
Wow. Yeah.
And then it's cool. No matter what it is. Because like what I was saying, like, I think every culture should be respected.
Yeah. It should be. It should be.
It's just that, isn't it?
Wow. Interesting. Interesting.
We'll talk.
I'm feeling a bit high, guys.
Yeah, because I'll say it on this way, like, where I might influence other Caucasians, they might need to stop and ask themselves, you're not Tuggawar. Careful.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say. Like, sometimes they should kind of stop and say, you're not Tuggawar, careful, because you didn't like to do it. That I'm a special motherfucking breed.
Yeah, of course you are.
So you need to be careful with what you're representing, not to go off of someone. Be true to yourself.
I can't take that.
Yeah. So that's see, like that's why I say that happens a lot. So like that don't mean nothing because there's no substance behind that. Because then who is the motherfucking person?
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter what colour you are, what you're representing. If you're not true to yourself, what the fuck are you?
That's how I feel about this business.
Right.
Because I've met people, right, where I've met them and they've been just, and it's not wrong because office workers, proud of what they've done, that's what they wanted to do. Okay? They meet me and then they want to do what I do. How does that happen? Do you know what I mean? And then when you don't help them, bear in mind we've been doing this for years, they get upset and start acting away. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is in us. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like...
Yeah, that's why I wanted you up on this show as well, because not only that you're my friend and I've known you so many years,
God, man, it's
but
frustrating.
one of the reasons why I wanted you on this show, because I know that you're so entwined with this business. Yeah. You're in this business. People don't understand how you live this business. You live and breathe this shit. You know what I'm saying? People don't understand. Because people have to understand. You see time. Is there nothing costs more in this world more than time, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll tell you that now. See, like, nothing costs more in this world more than time. And I don't think people realise the time we put into this.
They don't, man. They don't.
You know, and if they kind of understood that and the sleepless nights.
Yeah.
And just for the love of the business, right? That's why when you ask me some things now, I say, Kadishia, I just want to get paid now.
Yeah.
Because you see what we've been doing. I'm sure you probably feel the same in a way as well. Because look what the work we put in over the years.
A lot of things, what we put in.
Like, time is money, you know?
False promises and love people that come on board. Oh, we can help you. They waste time with them.
Right.
Like, it's a lot.
Right.
Trust me, right now they got it easy with this Instagram or whatever, but do you know what I mean? A lot of rubbish.
People like me and you are putting a lot of groundwork.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of groundwork from before Instagram. Where we had to actually go out on the streets.
Yeah, do something.
Like, even when you said you turned up at my video with a friend of mine.
Yeah.
In the car, like you had to make that situation happen to get to the video.
Yeah.
Like even that kind of work back in the day weren't easy.
That wasn't easy. Oh God.
That's why I see because I know Kadishia. That's why when we work together, it's always magic because we come from that same training. We come from that same. We're there on the same people.
Yeah.
I know the people.
And things get done quick when we work together. It's mad.
Because we know the objective.
Yeah. So
we know the objective. We know what we gotta do. There's not really time. We don't waste time. We get the job done. Because we're both there to do the job, and we're gonna do it to the best of our effort and do it good like that.
Yeah.
Because that's how it is. When it takes long, you're not doing the job properly.
You're not. We've got experience.
Very. Very experienced.
Yeah. But Tucky, you used to get, but for a long time, you always got girls in your video. Like, never been hard to get them. I don't know.
No.
You put it full up with girls in the videos.
For years, and you know what? It's crazy because like I remember I used to just put Facebook adverts.
Really?
That's why like, I started
Facebook or MySpace?
Facebook.
Okay.
Facebook. Like, until like at one point it became a headache. Like, that's why I let like Frostbite book the girls sometimes, or I use like females who, if I do book a female that I kind of know or something, because like I said, I can't take the headache with the girls, man, because like sometimes the girls can be like, I don't want, like I said, I don't like to get involved like that. I'm not booking a. It's crazy. I'm just a different breed, man. I'll do a song with an artist, and the artist is like, oh look at her, look at her. I'm like, I can't be, but bro, like, whatever, man. Like, let's get the girl, man. Bring the girl to the song, man. Like to me, like, you know, it's a weakness to me. I'm a man, Kadishia. So you see, like a man that is always weak over women all the time. To me, is not a proper man.
Yeah. Because
you're always like, we all can think as men.
Yeah.
We all can think with our dick.
Yeah.
At certain times, including myself. But when you have to think as a fucking man. You know what I'm saying? And don't be weak to following your fucking dick all the time when you're seeing a woman.
Yeah.
Because that's just weak shit.
Wow.
That's how I look at it. Do you get what I'm saying? That's weak shit. You can't control your motherfucking self.
It's true.
That's how I look at it.
Wow.
You can't control your motherfucking self. Get the fuck out of here. I don't even want to work with people like that. I'm seriously, because like, I'm a man. Like, how the fuck? Because like, I look at it like this. I'm old school Kadishia, and I look at it like, I start looking at a motherfucker different. Like, he'll rap me out. A man that's too weak for gyal is the same man that will sit in the station and tell on me.
Yeah.
To me.
Yeah.
Which is facts.
Yeah, it's facts.
I'm telling you. So I'm watching that in front of me. So if someone's acting like that in front of me, it's like they're saying, oh, I'll snitch on you as well. Because you're just a weak cunt.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm too old school. Like, I'm caught up in my ways and certain things. I've got certain values and principles. If you're weak to do like, so it's like, you get what I'm saying? Yeah, that's why I don't believe in looking at a man's girl. Or like, I don't believe in none of that, because that's a sign of a weak man.
Men do it though.
Yeah, but that's a sign of a man that will rat on his friend in the police station. That's the levels, because if you will go for your friend's woman.
What is that?
What is that? You would do anything for that friend.
What is that, man?
So that means that's the same friend you will send him to prison if necessary. You might even set up his life if necessary. You see, I look at things on a different level. How about that? Because a motherfucker could be just telling me about a girl. But you've just spilled all your morals to me.
Yeah.
You've just spilled all your morals and all your intentions of your character as a human being is very weakish. So I don't just think of the girl you're looking at. I'm thinking at your morals as a whole, because you're very just out there for this.
Yeah.
What else are you? So then straight away I'm like, what else are you out there for? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I start thinking, I'm an overthinker. So I'll start thinking, okay, so what else are you thinking now?
It's bad.
Like, you're the guy that will plot on me. Possibly set up my life. I go that deep. Because of your weakness. It's a judgment of a person. Because if you're weak for a woman, you could put someone in a... Because women could be the cause of the biggest arguments with men.
Yeah. Yeah.
And some of the biggest fallouts between guys and some of the biggest arguments and fights and bloodshed over the years has been because of women. Or you understand what I'm saying? So, when I see that shit, it's alarm bells for me.
Yeah.
It's alarm bells for me.
You don't seem to hang with a lot of people anyway.
No, that's why I keep my circle small.
Very.
I keep my circle very small, and anyone you see around me is
very small.
It's article. Like I keep my circle very small, very small.
That's needed.
That's needed, very needed, because there's only people around me. I only want good energy around me. People that want the best for me, and I want the best for them as well. Anyone around me, I want the best for them. They want the best for me. We got each other's interests at heart.
Yeah.
You know, if we ain't got each other's interests at heart, then how the hell could we be friends?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I got a friend coming to my video shoot and preying the model, he ain't got my interest at heart.
Yeah. It's true though. It's true. Yeah.
He's just a hungry dog. What else are you fucking hungry for?
Yeah.
What else are you hungry for? Everything. There's a hungry dog, They're hungry, they're fucking barking. They bark.
It's true.
Yeah. Hungry dogs bark when they're hungry. It's the same thing they do in the interview room. They're all rats to me. You're a rat. You ain't got no morals.
Wow. That's deep though.
Yeah, I might be going a bit severe with it, but like on certain scenarios, I will actually look at it like that.
And you know how attractive a man is, like when they're not like that though. Like it's someone I've been in so many shoots and or whatever it is, and I, you know, like sometimes it's just nice when you're not like that, instead of just being sleazy. Little odd remarks, and a lot of female artists as well that I speak to.
It's the last thing a woman wants to hear. It's the last thing a woman wants to hear.
Yeah, because we already know.
So even if you,
we know that though. You know, tell that's what we already know.
Something that you already know.
Yeah,
like you know, looking at the mirror before you come on.
Yeah, so
like them know what come on, man. That's the joke thing about it. So it's like, it's stupid, isn't it? I think it's stupid. I think it's not intelligent. It's not intelligent, and on top of that, it might be like what's the proper word I'm looking for? Like it's kind of desperation out of unintelligence.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a mixture of unintelligence and desperation, if that makes sense. You get what I'm saying? There's a mixture of both there, and just not being intelligent about it. Because alright, if you really like someone, then use your fucking brain. Then
yeah. Come proper.
Use your brain then.
Yeah.
Like what you said, it might be a bit more attractive if you do not say these things.
Yeah.
The girl might be more attracted to you then. Because you're not bloody drooling over her or trying to put a remark. Then you might stand a better chance because you showed her a bit more respect.
But they're drooling and all
they don't
that,
get it. They don't get that. Like, I don't get it. Go to the strip club. Man.
Yeah.
Go to the fucking strip club, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, this is fucking a big world out here. There's no reason to do that. There's a scenario for everything. If you want to go and drool over a girl, then go and put yourself in a situation where it's good. Right, go Amsterdam, go wherever where you can do that.
Yeah.
Okay? Like, don't do that in a place where it's just not.
It's not right.
It's not. What's the word? It's not convenient now.
Just like Tuggawar, does his music and he just. When he does his videos, it's about that. A lot of women are like that though. They just come to do their work and go home and just get their money and that's it.
Absolutely.
Do you know what I mean? Like not every girl that does a video is sleeping with the artist or do you know what I mean? It's not true.
Every woman I know, no woman's come to videos like that. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's a fantasy life. Do you get what I'm saying? That's bullshit. Alright, like I'm not saying that shit don't happen. Do you get what I'm saying? But like, that's not like seriously.
And I think that's the sad point of it, though.
Yeah, that is a sad point.
Because that is really what they think of. I mean, I don't really do videos as much anymore. I'm very particular about. But I'm just saying, like, all these girls that are coming up doing videos, no, they're not all sleeping with the flipping rappers.
Are you crazy?
They get paid and go.
Don't you understand that this is nothing different than a film when you watch a movie?
Yeah.
It's a fake fucking sex scene.
Fake.
It's a fake sex scene.
Ah, God.
Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like she goes home to her husband, he goes home to his wife after the fucking sex.
That was about it. Too.
Like, do you understand what I'm saying? And they were like, come on, man. It's nothing different. Like, anyone who thinks it's different needs to get their head checked. But you know what? Like, sometimes if the fantasy of it being real to them is what is appealing them to go back to it, then by all means, eat your heart out. But I'm just saying, like, that might be like the fans' fantasy.
Yeah, could be.
Right. Well, not for the artist to be sleeping with the girls,
yeah.
but I'm just saying for the video to be real, or like the image to be real.
Of course.
You understand what I'm saying?
Of course.
Like, okay, then that's for the fan, but not like to think that that's real. But even that fan will not say in real life. In just like if it's a fan. So like even like someone in a someone who's really a fanatic about an artist, they might appreciate their video song, but they don't say it's not real.
Yeah.
They just appreciate the art so much.
Because even with your videos as well, if we talk about videos and what we have in videos and all that, a lot of videos have got like the big fast cars and like the girls and whatever, whereas your videos are a bit more like, I don't know, they're very storylines and like...
Keep it simple.
Yeah. Because half the time those cars are not real again.
Yes,
they're not theirs.
Exactly.
So.
They're not their cars. No.
It's not their yachts.
That's why it's funny when we was watching my video with the Rolls Royce.
Yes. Oh, I love that video there.
Like, Frostbite was saying, we've got to do a video with the Rolls Royce. And I played in the song and he said, he had the whole concept and he convinced me to do the video with the Rolls Royce.
Yeah.
That was his idea. And the video was fucking amazing, right?
But you didn't act like the Rolls Royce
No,
was.
of course not, because it ain't mine. And I was in the back. Another thing is, to make it even better, if you go back on my YouTube channel, I made sure the next video was in my Ford Focus.
Wow. Look at that.
One take. In my Ford, sitting down.
Why was it so important for you to just not give that impression though? Like
Because I don't want to fake that. Because I'll be honest with you, even if I was a millionaire, I wouldn't buy a Rolls Royce.
Yeah. What is it?
I don't believe in material things like that. I'm not a material guy. So why am I going to paint a material image to something just to fit in as a rapper? Fuck that. I'm a bad rapper. I'm one of the baddest rappers ever.
Yeah.
So I don't believe Like, I'm true to myself. You get what I'm saying? So I don't believe I need the bling, the cars, the that. I don't believe that even if I get £1 million tomorrow, I'll buy a nice house. I might buy a decent little car, but I'm not into that. I'm not into that.
Oh God.
But I'm not into that, if that makes
Yeah,
sense. Like, you don't see me in an old Brock Focus still.
Yeah. That's
And I'm a millionaire.
Yeah.
Because I'm just that guy. I'm not into it. Like, what is money?
It's nothing though.
What is fucking money?
It's nothing, man.
What is money?
It's nothing.
I prefer to give it to charity or something.
Wow.
And look after my mum. And make sure we're living good in nice surroundings and that kind of way like that. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's the main thing to me. What, to roll in the fucking bed and buy a pair of red bottoms and... No, man, I don't believe in this bullshit, man.
Yeah, me, I don't business.
I don't believe in this bullshit, man. Because it don't define the person. You see, that's what saddens me about social media these days, is that people feel all they got to show is like designer stuff and that. I won't fucking get designer.
I can't take designer.
I say, you know artists, you know what artists do when they get famous? They go Selfridges.
Yeah, straight away. You see them with a Selfridges bag.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
I'm
going Sainsbury's.
Yeah.
Fuck Selfridges, man. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? It's just to paint a picture that you're something that is not you, maybe. Maybe it's not you. It's, for instance, I ain't bought Selfridges all my life. I'm gonna go buy now because I got money. But leave me alone, man.
Never, man.
It's just not the way I think, man. I'm alright, man. I'll carry on buying. I'm alright. It's not, I don't think like that. I'm gonna go Selfridges now because I got money.
Stop putting that.
Well, I don't get nothing out of it. I'm just not a guy like that. I don't, you know, like what I wear don't make me. Me, I make me.
Yes.
I believe I make the clothes. You see this?
Yeah.
It's worth £2 billion because I'm wearing it.
Yeah.
Probably worth 20 quid. But I worth billion because me £1 billion worth to artists. So this is the clothes I'm wearing, it's me. Mm-hmm. It's the person. In fucking clothes and this and that and all of that. That's materialistic. That don't make the person, does it? And I mean, someone, if you can have money, you can hide behind the shell of that.
Yeah.
Those chains, jewelry, watches, nice clothes. Yeah, it looks nice. But what's the person? The person might be a piece of shit.
It's true. Like, even like in terms of guys with me and stuff, like they'll have the top car and think they're gonna. I don't care about stuff like that. I just don't care what car you drive, how much you make. I don't care. You know what I mean?
Kadishia.
That's not important, you know.
It's not important at all. Like what I said, I'd rather spend money on Bubba War.
Yeah.
Which is what I do.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't. This is what's important to me. Like, the same car, it's got the same 4 wheels.
It's true.
It's gonna get me to the same fucking place. You know what, like, Kadishia, I could buy a car tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know how many times I'm tempted and I say, what for?
What the fuck, though? It's a lot, though, man. It's a lot.
I want money to buy a car.
Yeah.
I could buy a car tomorrow if I want.
Yeah.
I can buy a brand new car tomorrow if I want.
Yeah.
I don't want to buy. What am I going to buy? The same car to go from here to my mum's house.
It's true, though. You got to think about that, though.
I can go from here to my mum's house in the same 4 wheels.
It's true.
The same journey, burn the same petrol, probably pay a little bit more insurance to drive in something that looks a bit more flashy.
Nah.
And I'm going to do the same journey. The car gets me in the same place, man. What's the difference?
What's the difference?
And if the car breaks, we go on the bus.
Yeah. Even when I drive even me, I drive and I still take the tube more than I drive these days.
London's fuckery for driving.
And parking.
London's horrible for driving.
And ticket when they want to slap
if
one ticket.
If I've got an interview or a show in the West End tonight, I mean, you can't drive.
You can't drive there.
If I say, Kadishia, we have a show tonight, we got to get an Uber. Am I lying?
No, you're not
It's
lying.
an Uber thing. Are we driving to West End? Where are we parking? What are we doing?
What is
Nowhere.
this, man?
What is this?
It's not worth
I'm
it.
getting an Uber. It's not worth it. You like, anyway, I get an Uber because by the time you pay congestion,
Yeah, parking.
parking.
If you ain't got a good car, but you got